Your cat didn't move to a new sleeping spot by accident. They made a decision. One day, you notice it. The cushion they always loved is empty. The corner of the couch feels strangely quiet, and your cat is somewhere else, watching, resting, or hiding in a place you didn't expect. Most people assume it's random. They think cats just change their minds. But your cat rarely does anything without a reason, especially when it comes to sleep. Because sleep is the moment when your cat is most vulnerable, and where they choose to rest tells you exactly how safe they feel in your world. And the real meaning behind that sudden change might be more emotional than you think. It begins with something simple. Your cat may change its favorite sleeping spot because the environment feels different. Cats are extremely sensitive to small changes. A shift in temperature, a new sound in the house, a draft you barely notice, or sunlight moving to another part of the room. You might not feel it at all, but your cat does. Their body constantly searches for comfort. Warmth in winter, coolness in summer, softness when they feel tired, quiet when they need deep rest. So when they leave their usual place, they're not rejecting it. They're adjusting. They're solving a problem you didn't even realize existed. But that's only the surface, because sometimes the change has nothing to do with comfort at all. Sometimes your cat moves because they are responding to stress. Not panic, not fear, just tension. A new person in the home, a rearranged piece of furniture, different daily routines, even your own mood shifting in subtle ways. Cats read emotional energy better than most people expect. They notice when the house feels louder, when movement feels unpredictable, when the rhythm of the day changes, and when that happens, look for a new place that feels safer. A higher shelf, a hidden corner, a quieter room. Not because they want to be alone, but because they want control. And here's where it gets deeper. Your cat may change its sleeping spot because they are observing you more closely than usual. You might see them resting in a new location that gives them a clear view of the room, a place where they can watch the door, a spot where they can see your movements. That isn't curiosity, it's awareness. When your cat feels uncertain, they position themselves where they can monitor their surroundings, where they can react quickly if something changes, where they can stay connected to you without feeling exposed. It's their quiet way of staying prepared. But that's not the most important part, because sometimes the shift is emotional. Your cat may choose a new sleeping spot because their relationship with you is evolving. Cats form bonds slowly, carefully, through repeated moments of trust. And as that trust grows, their behavior changes. A cat who once slept far away might begin resting closer to you, near your feet, beside your chair, on your bed. That movement isn't random, it's progress. It means your presence has become a source of comfort, a signal that the world is safe. And the opposite can also be true. If your cat suddenly moves farther away, choosing a distant corner instead of their usual place near you, it can reflect emotional distance. Not rejection, not anger, just uncertainty. Something in their environment feels different, and they're trying to understand it. Most people miss this next one. Your cat may change sleeping spots because their body feels different. Cats are masters at hiding discomfort. They rarely cry out. They rarely show obvious signs. Instead, they adjust quietly. They search for softer surfaces, warmer spaces, or areas where they won't be disturbed. You might notice them choosing the floor instead of the couch, or the laundry basket instead of their bed, or a place they never used before. That small shift can be a message, not a dramatic one, but an important one. Your cat is trying to feel better, and here's where it becomes deeply personal. Your cat's sleeping spot is not just about comfort, it's about trust. When a cat sleeps, they surrender control. They close their eyes. They slow their breathing. They let their guard down. That is the ultimate sign of safety. So when your cat changes where they sleep, they are telling you something about how safe they feel in that moment. Sometimes, they move closer to you because they trust you more than ever before. Other times, they move away because they need time to feel secure again. Both reactions come from the same place: instinct and emotion. And the final meaning is the one that matters most. If your cat suddenly changes its favorite sleeping spot, pay attention to the timing. Did something in your home change? A new routine? A new sound? A new stress? Or did your own behavior shift? Cats are deeply connected to the emotional rhythm of their household. They sense tension. They notice calm. They respond to energy you don't even realize you're giving off. Your cat's new sleeping spot may be their way of adapting to that energy. Quietly, carefully, without words. But there is one moment you should never ignore. If your cat stops sleeping comfortably altogether, if they begin moving from place to place without settling, if they seem restless, distant, or unusually withdrawn, that is not just a preference, a signal that something inside their world feels unsettled. And your attention matters more than anything else. Because to your cat, sleep is not just rest, it is trust. Every time they curl up in a corner, every time they close their eyes near you, every time they choose a place to rest in your home, they are making a quiet decision. They are deciding whether the world around them feels safe. And when your cat changes its favorite sleeping spot, they are not simply looking for comfort. They are looking for security. They are looking for peace.